We want to graph the intersection of this linear inequality in two variables and this one. So the intersection will be the intersection of the shading. I've already graphed this first linear inequality in two variables, and now let's graph the second linear inequality in two variables, and we'll look for the intersection or the overlapping of the shading. So y less than or equal to -4, I first find the boundary line by looking at the corresponding equation, and where is the graph of y is equal to -4? Remember, that's a horizontal line that goes through -4 on the y-axis. And I will draw this as a solid line because my inequality symbol is less than or equal to. So here is the graph of just the boundary line. Now concentrate on just this horizontal boundary line. I need to shade above or below it, and we find out how to shade by looking back at the original inequality. Choose a test point. I'll choose 0, 0 again. I like that point as a test point as long as it's not on the boundary line. If y is 0, is this a true or false statement? Is 0 less than or equal to -4? Well, in fact, that's a false statement. So I don't shade where 0, 0 lies. I don't shade above the boundary line. I shade below the boundary line. Now I'm looking for the intersection of the shading, and notice the shading does go below this line. So where is the intersection? It includes most of this horizontal line. Just be careful once these two lines intersect and look at the shading a little more closely there, because after the intersection it will not include this line. But right now this part of the line it includes, and below.